Alright guys, it's Supreme Magnificent Battle Gathering of Super Warrior Edition. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and this time it's level 4, or stage 4, Dragon Ball GT. There is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different phases. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 15 enemies. Yep. It got difficult in the last video. It did. It got hairy there at the end. Hopefully this one will be a lot smoother. We're going in with Inhuman deeds. I can put both Vegetas in the first slot and leave these three as floaters and the Broly next to each Vegeta. And hopefully it'll work out just fine. Alright. Right, without further ado, let's get this started. It's Goku, GT, and Oop Team. Of course, the Kami's look out because they were training in Dragon Ball GT. This is the stage. They cannot be stun sealed or have attack or defense lowered, and Oop gains 30% attack when there's a character whose name includes Goku present. Goku supers right away. It doesn't have any additional effects, but Oob raises attack by 30%. On his super. Hopefully I can get this done quickly. I had forgotten that was an AoE. If I had gotten the Ultra Super here, it would have been an AoE also. Holy smokes. At least we got an additional super. At least we got an additional super. Alright, on to phase 2, where it's a 4-man fight. That's still going, so I'm not sure about that. Okay, Goku cannot be stun sealed or have attack or defense lowered. It's the same for the rest of the fight. He gains 30% attack and defense on super attack. Pan randomly changes key spheres, which is going to be annoying, so I'm going to aim for her first. Trunks, and she raises attack by 30% on super. Trunks raises defense by 30% on super. And Giru seals. Guaranteed seals. Yeah, let's go for Pan. Let's grab these. Let's take out Giru with Goku Black. And then Frieza can just focus on whoever needs to get taken care of. Okay, the fights just got difficult, because like Pan only has 12 billion health, and Broly can output that kind of damage. And you can see that kind of damage that it took there in the first slot, even though he's got like, what is it, 60 something percent damage reduction? 66, I think? Wow. Yeah, this fight got difficult in a heartbeat. It makes no sense, to be honest, the kind of damage that they did. Okay, Giru is done, so he cannot seal. Goku is actually almost done as well. Left. If I grab that, I get the tech logs. So I'm gonna save the tech logs Broly here. Yep, just like that. Let's get the AGL orbs here for Frieza. Get some more healing in. Okay, great. Pan is super good, but Vegeta can tank very easy. Wait a minute. He just takes 11,000 from a normal. Crit. Crit. There we go. We're out of this phase so quickly. Okay. On to the Gohan GT and Goten GT phases. Gohan lowers attack and defense by 30%. And Goten raises attack and defense by 50%. It's all for one turn. They cannot be stunned, sealed, or have attack or defense lowered. None of them. None of them can do that. Okay. I'm gonna go here with this one. Just because. Then I can grab these. And I can give this to Goku Black. Yes, I just stepped away and I did see that Goten had supered there in the first slot. And Vegeta there tanking like a champ. And on to the next phase. We're now in phase 4 here, right? Oh, he didn't do any damage? Goku Black is terrible. Goku Black is terrible. Don't tell his mother that though. She still loves him. Alright. But he's a Glint, so he's born from trees according to Diamond. Alright. Yeah, that's my sentiment exactly against this Goten. She's staying alive there. Okay, on to Vegeta. Vegeta cannot have his attack or defense lowered or stunned or sealed, and he raises defense by 50% for one turn and lowers defense by 40% for one turn. Yeah. I don't need to, so let's go with this. Let's grab these for Broly. Yeah, it's the same thing anyway. And then grab these for Frieza here at the end. Yeah. Alright. He raises defense by 50% and lowers defense by 40%. Interesting mechanic they put for him there. Frieza can put in some work once, you know, he gets going. Yep, took me down to 1 bar. Who has the most defense here? Vegeta. Vegeta has the most defense. And that's 7 key orbs for Goku Black there at the end. And then we'll be on to stage 6. Sorry, phase 6. Okay, this phase is against Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta from the 4th anniversary, the SSR versions. Sorry, the UR versions. They cannot be stunned, sealed, or have attack or defense lowered. Goku raises defense by 30% on Super, and Vegeta raises attack by 30% on Super. Okay, and they do hit quite a bit. They do hit for quite a bit. Hopefully Vegeta can and will be a little bit more tanky than usual here. I have a Dokkan attack. Okay, good. Now Vegeta attacking. And he has type advantage against Vegeta, against Goku, but now Vegeta. Okay, 14,000 is very respectable. You're gonna get all of that back here in the Dokkan attack. Alright. Looking like the game is a little lagging at the moment. Don't worry, it's doing that on my end, it's not you guys. It's just the nature of the program. Back when I was able to plug in with Samsung DeX, it wasn't an issue. But now it's like... Oh my goodness, 33 million Dokkan attack damage. That definitely took them both out. Okay, yep. Dokkan attacks being AoEs is insane. Aha! I see what we did here. Hey, what's his, what's the, active skill? Key +3 in attack and defense in battle. I should have activated this, sooner than later. Not gonna get all those same links, and he's only 281. Up 20%, first attack is at 30%. Doesn't have his guard anymore. Let's hope this isn't such a big deal. Okay, he got his attack and defense before the super, so that's great. Okay, now what Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does is that he locks the character for switching, as you can see. He guarantees a crit on super attack. I failed to see the amount there. To see how much health we have left here in the section. He cannot have his attack and oh my goodness, wow, it did a lot of damage. Cannot have his attack or defense lowered or stunned or sealed, and he raises attack and defense by 30% for one turn and greatly lowers defense by 50% for one turn. So hopefully I can get out of this phase really quickly. It does a lot of damage. And it's type disadvantage for Vegeta. And I really can't expect him to can the super attack on the first try because he's got 0 cooldown. In fact, most of these fights have 0 cooldown. Goku, Vegeta, the Gogeta, and the Goku. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I can transform here. So I am gonna transform here. And I'm gonna do this. In case you guys don't know what that does, I just actually moved the Broly out of the last slot of being locked in that part. So let's see what this does. This kite's obviously will do a lot of damage. Nice amount of damage. Vegeta has only 50 million HP, but he does have 69% damage reduction. Yup. Alright, we're actually out of this phase. Now, the next phase cannot be stunned or sealed, which is this phase, sorry. This phase cannot be stunned or sealed, cannot have defense lowered, but can have attack lowered. And he, on Super, raises attack and defense by 30% and lowers attack and defense. But according to Dokkan info, it's 30% each, but the terminology is greatly lower, and that usually means 50% from a boss. So let's see what we got here. I'm leaving these physical orbs here because I want to give them to Goku Black here at the end. He's not a great tanker, and he definitely needs... Yeah, that's happening on my end too, by the way, guys. He does not appear to be able to tank whatsoever, so if Goku here isn't supering right against Vegeta, oh, he's got the countdown. He's got a countdown. Broly, do some damage, please. There we go. There we go, an additional super attack. Very nice. Oh, he counted down to 2. Yeah. Let's do this attack here. 30 fireworks, yep. Because it's freeze I called 30 fireworks. Now this one. And sayonara. Alright, on to the next phase. Now, these phases are both the same. They both raise attack and defense by 30% on Super, and cannot have attack or defense lowered, or stun and seal. By the way, the Super attacks are, again, just for 1 turn. Alrighty. Does he have damage reduction here? He's got 26 for 3 turns. No, he doesn't have the damage reduction. Does have guard and 200% defense, though. He's got 50% damage reduction. I'm actually gonna leave him in the first slot. Yeah, I am gonna leave him in the first slot. I'm gonna throw Vegeta off rotation, I think, yeah. You know, I'm actually rather surprised I did that. Hope it doesn't bite me. Come to bite me. Oh, he's shifting right away, lovely. Okay, that's very respectable, actually. That is very, very respectable. Okay, nice. Very nice crit. Another crit. And an additional super. Very, very nice. Vegeta Jr. is toasted. Toasted. Alright, actually did not manage to beat him right away. Okay, so now I'm gonna put Frieza in the first slot because he's got big bad balls. Let's see what his active spell. Let's grab all of those for some healing and all of those for some healing. And this, folks, is GG's. I want to thank you all for coming to watch the video. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, comment if you have anything to say, or just to say hi. I'd love to hear from you. Hope to see you all in the next video.